Our blood is a living, flowing tissue composed of diverse cells, each with a unique origin and purpose. Erythrocytes arise to carry oxygen, while leukocytes, monocytes, lymphocytes, eosinophils, basophils and neutrophils are born to defend us against threats, and platelets ensure swift healing. Let's know how all these blood cells develop in the bone marrow, guided by precise signals to sustain life and immunity. Number 1. How red blood cells are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common myeloid progenitors, which give rise to erythroid progenitors. These progenitors mature through several stages: proerythroblast, basophilic erythroblast, polychromatic erythroblast, orthochromatic erythroblast, and finally reticulocyte. Reticulocytes enter the bloodstream and mature into erythrocytes. The process of RBC's formation is regulated by erythropoietin, primarily produced by the kidneys in response to low oxygen levels. Number 2. How monocytes are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common myeloid progenitors, which give rise to monocyte progenitors. These mature into monoblasts, then promonocytes, and finally monocytes. Monocytes enter the bloodstream and migrate to tissues, where they differentiate into macrophages or dendritic cells, playing a key role in immunity. Number 3. How lymphocytes are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common lymphoid progenitors. CLPs give rise to lymphoblasts, which mature into prelymphocytes. Prelymphocytes further differentiate into mature lymphocytes, B cells, T cells, or natural killer cells. B cells mature in the bone marrow, T cells in the thymus, and NK cells in lymphoid tissues, contributing to immune responses. Number 4. How eosinophils are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common myeloid progenitors, which give rise to granulocyte monocyte progenitors. GMPs develop into eosinophil progenitors, which mature into eosinophil precursors and then eosinophils. The process of eosinophil formation is regulated by interleukin-5 and is essential for allergic and parasitic immune responses. Number 5. How basophils are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common myeloid progenitors, which give rise to granulocyte monocyte progenitors. GMPs develop into basophil progenitors, which mature into basophils. This process is influenced by cytokines like interleukin-3 and is critical for allergic and inflammatory responses. Number 6. How neutrophils are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common myeloid progenitors, which give rise to granulocyte monocyte progenitors. GMPs develop into myeloblasts, progressing through stages: promyelocyte, myelocyte, metamyelocyte, and band cell, to form mature neutrophils. The process of neutrophil formation is regulated by granulocyte colony stimulating factor and is vital for innate immune defense against infections. Number 7. How platelets are formed? Hematopoietic stem cells of bone marrow differentiate into common myeloid progenitors, which give rise to megakaryocyte progenitors. These mature into megakaryocytes, large cells that fragment to release platelets into the bloodstream. The platelets formation is regulated by thrombopoietin, primarily produced by the liver, and is essential for blood clotting and wound healing. From oxygen carriers to immune defenders and healing agents, these microscopic heroes work tirelessly for us every moment. If you found this journey into the world of blood cells fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible insights. Together, let's explore the wonders of life, one cell at a time.